Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Okay, nice to see some familiar faces here. Sorry about last week. Okay, was not really feeling well. In fact, I've been diarrheaing for the last 2 weeks already. Okay, my stomach just has this stupid annoying bug that I just can't seem to shake. Investing in stocks, yes, I did. Okay, how's Banji that time? Okay. So, hello everyone. Teacher better now. At least no fever lah, but I'm still having diarrhea. That's very annoying. I have this stomach bug lah. I've been bloated for the longest time I can imagine. 2022 beginning has not been good to me. But hey, at least I'm not dead. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, hopefully I get better. Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, at your grandparents, oh, what medication? Your mental medication, huh? Okay. Pass for more blood. The focus thingy. Okay. Anyway, so welcome to Form 2 anyway. I know you are officially not yet Form 2, but there we are. We are learning our Form 2 stuff today. Okay. What if teaching I need to go toilet lah? Then that means I need to go lor. I hope not lah. I hope not. I had medicine just now to kind of control my explosive diarrhea. Okay, too visual, I'm sorry. Anyway, so Brian, hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. Your GTA 6 launch in 2022 lah. Not gonna happen. I don't think Rockstar is that nice to us. Okay, anyway, so I hope you got your notes ready, guys. This is chapter 2, by the way. Okay, hope you have the notes ready. If you haven't received it, that means I'm sure it's on the way to you. Many people have not received their notes yet because of the delay. The driver has no time to deliver your notes. Okay, so give it a bit patience, give it a bit time. I'm sure it'll be delivered to you. Your line sucks, isn't it? Usually that case. Yeah. What about the final exam? They don't know when it will happen. Awesome. That means it will happen lah. That means it will happen lah. Okay, that is what we know at least. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at our chapter 2. If you still remember what we learned in December, we learned about our biodiversity in chapter 1, right? We learned about Malaysia is one of the mega biodiverse country in the world. We learned about what is your plant and animal, what is vertebrate and invertebrate. And then in your invertebrate, you have your 3 pairs of legs, more than 3 pairs of legs. And then your vertebrate has mammals, birds, fish, amphibian, reptiles. So we have learned that already, basically biodiversity. Okay, so you're not failing science. Wow, such a reason for celebration. Okay, anyway, probably won't get it back. Yeah, I figure too. Okay, I figure too. You're feeling everything else. Goodness me. Okay, anyway, stop bashing MU lah. It's already bad enough lah. Hey, guys, football takes turns. You enjoy while it lasts for bantering. Next time when it's on your team, I'm gonna freaking laugh at your ass. Chelsea, you watch out. Okay, Chelsea, you watch out. Next time if they are shit, I'm gonna bash. I'm gonna banter you to hell. You enjoy while it lasts. Okay, anyway, you got an English exam paper. Okay, how did you do? One more mark to get an A. That means you're 79. All right, anyway, so let's look at our energy flow in ecosystem. Okay, so get your chapter 2 notes ready. So let's look at what is an ecosystem today. Okay, so what is an ecosystem? What is an ecosystem? When you go to a forest, you will see an ecosystem. Basically, what is it? Basically, it's a food chain with all the trees and everything, with air and rain and everything. Okay, so when you look at an ecosystem, okay, do you know ecosystem is freaking amazing? Why do I say so? Because ecosystem they are self-sustained. What does it mean? That means an ecosystem, you don't need to water it, you don't need to give it sunlight purposefully. As long as you don't kacau them, they can self-sustain. As long as there's the sun, as long as there's rain, they will just keep surviving and so on. Okay, that's the awesome thing about ecosystem. Forgot the right from Jiaqi. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean forgot to write from the, you mean you're writing a letter, is it? Okay. Silly mistake like that, they also minus mark. Okay. 18 for science. Wait, 18 out of 100 Okay. I almost had a heart attack there. Wow, Keshav, don't scare me like that. 85 to get there, not really lah. Guys, 85 as an A, it will never happen. Okay, in fact, in your SPM, 60 something, you can easily get an A. Okay, I'm not even joking. SPM, 60 something is an A already. Usually they will pull the graph down. Okay, 60 is considered high already, you know. Sometimes it's even 50 something to get A. It's not that hard as you think. Okay, for your school, 85. For now, it won't be 85 in government exam. So don't you worry. Okay, anyway, so let's look at our ecosystem. Hey, where is everyone, by the way? Why is there only 8 of you? What happened to Ethan? Yeah, I kind of miss him. Well, who else? It was much more, you know, more people last year. Okay, learn food chain at Xiaoxue. Yeah, we did. Okay, we did learn food chain before. Okay, this is called rantai makanan, by the way. Okay, let's go into this. Okay, rantai makanan. Simping for Ethan, is it? Ethan has been. That's the stupid pun again, isn't it? Okay, so food chain, your rantai makanan, it shows the feeding relationship in an ecosystem. Okay, that means who eat who lah. That's your food chain. I'm sure you learned this in primary school already. Okay, like in this case, grasshopper will eat grass. Okay, bluebird will eat grasshopper. Snake will eat bluebird, and then the owl will eat the snake. And of course, the last, what is this decomposer here doing? I'll talk about that later. Okay, so food chain. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Food chain only not shows you the feeding relationship. They also show you the energy flow. Okay, the energy flow. Okay, as you can see, food chain refers to the sequence of transfer of food. Sequence of transfer food energy from one producer to another consumer. Okay, that means okay, you got 1A and 8B. 8Bs A. I think getting 8Bs it's even harder than getting 8As. Okay, I'm not trying to rub it in your face, but 8Bs are even harder to get than 8As. Seriously, hey, you have to be just in that B range to get 8Bs. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Okay, that's the worst chapter in primary school. If you're not interested in this, this is really the worst chapter lah. Okay, anyway, so let's look at our food chain. Okay, this is an energy flow. Do you know this? Okay, what does it mean? Okay, where does a grass get energy from? Grass will get energy from the sun, right? So sun will provide energy. The energy will go to the grass. And then when grass has energy, the energy of grass will go to the grasshopper. And then the energy will go to the bluebird. And then the energy will go to the snake. And then the energy will go to the owl. So it's a flow of energy up a food chain. Okay, because we all need energy. Without energy, we can't survive. There isn't a single organism in this world that doesn't need energy. It's simply impossible. Virus doesn't need energy. That's why virus is not a living thing. Okay, so anyway, hey, by the way, where's Cody? I haven't seen him in a while. Okay, suddenly I remember him. Okay, where is he? Okay, anyway, so let's look at our food chain. Okay, I'm sure you have heard of this thing before. Yeah, it's MIA, okay, for the longest time. So I'm sure you know what is a producer, right? This one in BM is called pengeluar. Okay, pengeluar, producer. What does it mean by producer? All plants are producer. All green plants are producer. Why? Because they produce food lah. How do they produce food? They do something called photosynthesis. Right? I'm sure you heard of this, right? So they will do photosynthesis. Okay, that's your Producer. They produce food. So they are called producer. Mengeluarkan makanan. Okay, in Mandarin this is called 制造者。他们制造食物嘛。Okay, so you learn this in your primary school lah. Okay, if you're from Chinese school. Okay, so that's your pengeluar. Okay, producer. And if you eat something, okay, you eat something. If you consume others, you are a consumer. Okay, consumer. You've been reading a Chinese novel for kids. Okay, what is it about? Okay, anyway, so your consumer, it's called pengguna. Okay, pengguna in BM. Okay, you gunakan organisma lain. That means you yourself cannot make food. You have to consume others to get energy. This is why we call you a consumer. So as you can see here, grasshopper is the first consumer. That's why we call him primary consumer. Pengguna primer. And then bluebird is the second consumer. So we call him secondary consumer. The snake is the third consumer. So we call him tertiary consumer. Of course, this fella would be the quaternary consumer, the fourth guy, but instead we'll call him apex predator. What does it mean by apex predator? I'll talk about this later. Okay, this is not in your syllabus, by the way. Okay, but it's good to know lah. Okay, anyway, have you heard of this primary, secondary, primer, secunda before? I'm sure last year, if you learned Pendidikan Seni, top of the carnivores, yes. Okay, you learn in Pendidikan Seni, I'm sure you learn what is Warna Primer, Warna Secunda, right? Okay, so Warna Primer is the basic color lah, which is blue, red, and yellow. And then boring shit. Okay, so primary color put together, you have secondary color law, which is the orange, green, and purple. Okay, so you know this lah. So primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Okay, so as you can see here, let's look at primary consumer. Okay, let's look at producer first. Producer, they will definitely do photosynthesis. This is how they get energy. Primary, secondary, yeah, exactly. Okay, so you have your primary school, secondary school. Next time when you go university, it's called tertiary education. That means your college and your university, whatever lah. Okay, tertiary education. They don't call it tertiary school. You don't call it a school next time. Okay, you call it a campus. You call it a university. Okay, so phytoplankton does photosynthesis. Yes, they do. Okay, phyto what? Phyto means light lah. So they do photosynthesis. So primary consumer, they are most likely herbivores or omnivore. Okay, herbivore means they eat plants lah. Omnivore means they eat everything. So they are mostly herbivores and they are mostly very small in size. Okay, because they just eat grass, so they are very weak. Okay, they are like the weakest animal. All right, so secondary, now they are slightly stronger. They are usually omnivore or carnivore. Carnivore means they eat meat, lor. Okay, like tigers and all. So tertiary is usually the strong one. Okay, so they are usually bigger than primary or secondary. Usually, you don't mess with this fella. Okay, you don't mess with this fella. And of course, if you go up some more, you will see apex predator. Okay, what does it mean by apex predator? Oh yeah, the plankton in SpongeBob. Hey, did you know, guys? Every character in SpongeBob, it represents a sin. The 7 sins is represented by the SpongeBob character. Plankton represents envy. Okay, represents envy because he kept trying to steal the Krabby Patty recipe from Mr. Krab. Okay, so Mr. Krab is pride. Is it pride? Oh, greed. Sorry, greed. He represents greed. Okay, because he's a greedy guy. He keeps wanting to get all the business. Okay, pride is Lucifer. Huh? What? Okay, anyway, so your apex predator. Okay, you wouldn't want to mess with this guy. Apex predator. Okay, what about SpongeBob? SpongeBob is last. SpongeBob is last. Patrick is sloth. Okay, because it's lazy. And then just represent, yeah, exactly. I thought so too. Sandy represents pride because she's very proud of her living on the surface. Squidward is wrath because it's angry all the time. You see? Never watched SpongeBob. I didn't really watch SpongeBob lah. Okay, me too. Me neither. But okay, that's what I know. Okay, anyways, so let's look at this apex predator. Okay, apex predator. Why do we call it apex predator? Because they are usually at the top of a food chain. That means Belphegor is sloth. What's Belphegor? Enlighten me, please. Okay, anyway, so apex predator is usually at the top of the food chain. Nothing can prey on them. Okay, hey, you imagine a lion is already strong enough. Imagine if something can eat lion. How scary must it be? That's like T-Rex level scary already. So no, lion, they're at the top. So you don't mess with them. Okay, don't drop the soap in. Really? Really? It's a kid show. Why would they say that? Okay, anyway. So you see your saltwater crocodile, would you eat this fella? Well, obviously no. There are freaking 1,000-something kilo behemoth. They can yeet you out like nothing. Okay, so crocodile, don't you mess with them, seriously. Okay, and of course you have your great white shark and the killer whale. Okay, they are apex predator as well. They're at the top. Don't mess with them. Okay, they can freaking murder you alive. Okay, so yeah, Kisha, what's up? Okay, so this great skua is one of the hawk lah. Okay, this is also apex predator. Okay, they are at the top. You see, even wolves, they are the apex predator as well. Okay, surprisingly, do you know what is apex predator to? Hippo. Do you know hippo is an apex predator? Let me show you apex predator hippo. Okay, hippo, they are apex predator too. Okay, that means you don't mess with them. Hey, hippos they are freaking brutal. Okay, did you know hippos are very brutal? Their biting force is a few thousand kg. They can crack your head like a freaking watermelon. So don't mess with them. Okay? Do you see anyone messing with hippos? You don't think that, wow, they are so cute, just bathing in the water. Hey, they can kick alligators' ass. What do you think? Okay? You thought they are just some cute mother bleepers. No, they are not. Okay? They will kick your ass. They will hand your ass back to you. So don't. Okay? What's your hero number? Okay. Okay? Don't drop the soap. Seriously? It's a kid show. Or they put it there. Okay? An alligator or crocodile is the most powering in water. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, you're back from cooking. Why are you cooking? Sit down, listen to me. Okay, so this is why hippo is the apex predator. You see, look at this poor crocodile or alligator. You see, look at the face of this hippo. It's like he doesn't even give a shit. Yeah, try and bite me. I'll kick your ass, bitch. Okay, you see? The face of not giving an F. So cool, you see? I just love this picture. It's like, yeah, try and bite me like I care. Okay, so hippo is called 肥仔 and she's missing. Okay, that's so cute. Okay, you see? Mess with them and you shall find out. Okay, see, crocodile so strong. You mess with hippo and see. Okay, you think moto. What's moto? Okay, please enlighten me, anyone. Okay, anyway, so that's your apex predator. That means that they are really strong. Okay, anyway, so what is a decomposer? Okay, let's talk about decomposer. This one in BM is called pengurai. Okay, here's the thing. Google, I'll Google that later. Okay, anyway, no matter how strong you are, someday you will die, right? So when you die, you will be decomposed by decomposer. That means they will break you down. So who breaks you down? Usually it's bacteria and fungi. They will tear you apart, they will break you down. They will break you down into nutrients so that you are absorbed by a producer again. You see? Circle of life. Okay, circle of life. Break everything in this way. Okay. What are y'all talking about? I feel so blurred now. What's moto? Anyone, please enlighten me. Okay, anyway. So moto, okay, it's a hippo. Okay, anyway. I'll search for that later. Okay, anyway. So organisms like bacteria and fungi that breaks down dead animals and plant materials into simpler substance, which can be used again by green plant. Okay, you know what is saprophytism? When you die, someone grows on you and suck your nutrient. That's saprophytism. Okay, that's the opposite from parasite. Parasite, they grow on you while you're alive. That's different. Okay, fine. I'll search now. What's moto? Okay, my. What's that? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's Madagascar. Why am I even searching this? Oh, goodness me, why are you wasting my time? What is this? Why is there a show on this? What's possibly there to show? Oh, goodness me. Okay, fine. Thanks for the info. Now my question has been answered. Okay, watch the video, please. I'll watch it later. Okay, anyway, so how you did that? I'm glad you guys are watching something healthy. Okay, anyway, okay, moving on. Let's go to food web. Okay, so what's your food web? This is a siratan makanan. Okay, when you take a few food chains, you put it together, you will get a food web. Okay, you don't think it's healthy. Don't worry, I'll watch it later. I'll go to the gym later. I shall listen into it in the gym. Okay, anyway, so a combination of a few food chain to form a few food web. Okay, so when you form it together, you form a food chain lah. Okay, so this is a food chain. Okay, you see, food chain is much more complicated because food chain shows you everything in a food web. Okay, in an ecosystem, it's a food chain. Okay, this food web is like really small. If you look at our rainforest, Malaysia rainforest, our food web is huge. Okay, let's look at, thanks for the moto. Okay, food web, which in your tropical forest. Okay, your tropical forest has a huge food web. If you look at it, it's huge. Okay, crazy. Okay, this is just a few examples here. This is your rainforest. Okay, you have all the animals crossing here and there, here and there. You have a few millions of species in a tropical rainforest. Of course, this thing looks very complicated. Okay, how you got trauma from Toy Story? Why Toy Story gives you? Why? Okay, anyway, so this is your rainforest. Okay, do you know that when you affect food chain, when you affect one organism in food chain, you kind of screw up the whole thing? Okay, what do I mean? Okay, let's say now you kill all the birds. Okay, let's say now you kill all the birds. Do you know what's going to happen? When you kill all the birds, okay, who's the sad guy? There will be your snake lah. Snake will decrease because now snake has less food. Okay, so who will be the happy one? So can you see bird eats the caterpillar, snail, and grasshopper? These three will be the happy one. They will increase. Okay, so no one eats them already, so they be happy lor. So when you have more of these, cabbage is going to decrease. Okay, and if this thing just keep increasing more and more and more and more and more, cabbage is going to run out. When cabbage runs out, this is where shit hits the fan because everything will start dying. You see, when you affect one fella, you're going to affect everything. This is what happens to us. This is why so many animals in the tropical rainforest it's facing extinction now. Do you know this? In Malaysia, our rainforests are many species that are facing extinction as we speak. Okay, our Malayan tiger is the first I can think of. I think I told you this last year. There are less than 200 Malayan tigers in the wild right now. They can go extinct in less than 5 years. Okay, which is a sad thing lah. Okay, what Toy Story? Okay. Okay, I still think the best is 3 though. I didn't really watch 4. I still think the best is 3. Yes, 5 years. Our Harimau Malaya will be extinct in less than 5 years. Okay, not surprised lah, because we keep chopping down trees, we keep, destroying their habitat. Of course, we are gonna, they're gonna go extinct lah. Okay, in a month, yeah, exactly. Hey, do you know like Malayan tiger they are like cannot do anything about it already. Okay, it's just up to whether the poachers want to leave them alive or not, leave them alone or not. But chances are they are not gonna lah. Okay, so don't be surprised if you hear in 5 years time they say our Harimau Malaya is no more. Not even surprised. Okay, our national football team, yeah, exactly. I just find it so funny. Okay, it's our national symbol. Tiger is our Malaysian symbol. Now it's going extinct. Ironic. That's why I say it's freaking ironic. Okay, heard a Malayan tiger got shot. They get shot all the time lah. Okay, the hunters, the poachers, they are doing everything they can to get every bit of it. Okay, which is a sad thing to see. Oh, the purple bear. Nah, he's just traumatized lah. Okay, he has his reason. Okay, anyway, so let's look at our energy flow. The main source of energy is sunlight, like I said, so they get energy from the sun, your producer. So the light energy is used by plants to make food during photosynthesis. So they make food, okay, so they convert light energy to chemical energy. I'm sure you will learn this this year. Okay, light energy. What am I saying? Tenaga cahaya ke tenaga kimia. So they convert light energy to chemical energy. So they make food. Okay, so they make food. So when a primary consumer eats the plants, chemical energy is passed on to the primary consumer and then to the secondary consumer. So energy is passed on to the next fella and then passed on to the next fella. Like I said, food chain and food web, they show you the energy relationship. Okay, no lah, the purple bear is not scary. The baby is scary. That one is scary. That gives me nightmare. I'm scared of that more. Okay, watch Money Heist. Wow, hey, you're so young, you're watching at Money Heist already. That's not bad. Okay, anyway, so this is your energy. Okay, so is all energy passed to the next level? No, in fact, only 10% of energy is passed on to every level. Do you know this? Okay, what do I mean? That means if cabbage, let me erase this. Okay, if cabbage were to get 1 million joule from the sun, okay, a joule is the unit of energy lah. Okay, if cabbage gets 1 million joule from the sun, if these three were to eat the cabbage, they will get 100,000. Okay, one zero less, because only 10% what. Okay, they only get 10% what. And then bird and frog eat these three fella, they will get 10,000. Okay, and when snake eats these two, snake is going to get 1,000. Can you see how little it gets every time? Only 10% is passed on to the next level. So you might ask, sir, where's the other 90% then? Where's the 90? They are lost to the surrounding. Okay, why? Because if you see here, number 4, not all energy is passed on each level. Some energy is used by organism to move. Okay, they use the energy to move. They use it to carry out respiration. They use it to form heat energy, or it's in undigested food or feces. Inside their shit also got energy. Okay, can and then we steal the cabbage from animal. The one is we plant it ourselves one. Okay, anyway, so only 10% is passed on to the next level, guys. Only 10%. Okay, the other 90 is already used. Okay, that means if I were to eat a caterpillar today, if I have nothing else to eat, if I eat caterpillar today, do I get all the energy from the caterpillar? No, because energy, some of the energy, 90% is already used by the caterpillar. The caterpillar needs to move what? Needs to do respiration what? Needs energy for the body temperature what? Okay, and then caterpillar has feces what? So all these already wasted that 90%. I only get 10% from the caterpillar. Okay, who is planting cabbages for food? No lah, who is that free leh? Anyway, cabbage is not supposed to be natural. Do you know that? Cabbage is cultivated by humans. You don't really find cabbage in the wild. It's just like jagung lah. You don't find jagung in the wild. It's cultivated by humans. Okay, anyway, so hey, you guys listening? Hey, don't talk about movies, please come back. Okay, so anyway, okay, if you were to eat animals, which one would you eat? Would you eat this level? Or would you eat this level? Or would you eat this level? Okay, common sense would tell you the most energy, besides cabbage lah, besides plants lah, the most energy you get, you eat the first level. Right? This is why most of our meat comes from the first level, right? I'm sure you eat chicken. I'm sure you eat, okay, if you do eat beef, I don't. Okay, I'm sure you eat mutton. Can you see beef, chicken, mutton, fish, they are all from the first level, right? Why? Because they have the most energy lah. They have the most energy lah. Okay, you wouldn't want to eat this, you want to eat this because there's so little energy. Okay, you're not supposed to eat beef, yeah, I know. Okay, hey, you can eat bugs too, you know. You go to Thailand, they have deep fried grasshopper leh. Okay, hey, let me tell you something. If we all start eating insects today, we can actually solve global warming. I'm not shitting you. When we start eating bugs, when we have less chicken and cows and goats around, we create less carbon dioxide. We actually solve global warming. Okay, so if you really want to help out with global warming, you can drive less. Okay, number one, you can drive less. Or number two, you can start eating insects. Okay, or you might say, sir, grasshopper is freaking disgusting. Insects are freaking disgusting. Then be a vegetarian lah. Okay, be a vegetarian. You see, you just eat veggies. You are not eating all these. You are saving the environment. So they say if we were all to become vegetarian today, everyone in this world to become vegetarian, we reduce 20% of carbon dioxide. 20 leh. That's a lot, you know. But do you think it's possible? No. Okay. Do you know anyone who's vegetarian? Very little, isn't it? Buy more Tesla. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. If you go Thailand, you can eat fried grasshopper. Yeah. Eat cockroach. No. Just no. Okay, I'm gonna leave cockroach alone. Please don't bother me. Okay, before I kill the shit out of it about global warming. Or yeah, exactly. Stop reproducing. That would be a better choice. Okay, stop having children. When you have less human beings around, you actually help in global warming. I'm not shitting you. Okay, that's true. Okay, so hey, you know what would be the best case scenario? The best case scenario is Thanos. Thanos makes a lot of sense. When he snapped, half of the humans are gone. He's actually doing a good job, you know. Okay, he snapped, half of us is gone. Hey, he solves global warming. Okay, so in Avengers, he's actually the good guy. Okay, so he's actually the good guy. So you see, the best case scenario would be COVID were to kill half of us, or anything more. If COVID were to kill half or more than half, hey, we solve global warming, you know. Okay, but then again, that's not really possible, isn't it? Okay, so he doesn't only solve global warming. Yeah, exactly. Hey, he went to the extra mile to gather all 6 stones to really snap and get rid of half the organisms in this world. He's actually the good guy, you know. Okay, yes, exactly. He solved overpopulation. Okay, this is what they say. Growing up is when you realize the villain of a movie makes more sense. Right? The villain of if you look at every villain in a movie, they actually make more sense. If you watch Batman, Bane makes more sense than Batman. Okay, Batman is trying to save everyone, but Bane says no, only the worthy. When you fight, only the strong one will survive. That's the law of nature. He actually makes more sense. Okay, and then Thor cuts his face off. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's like this when you watch Tom and Jerry as a kid, you will realize Jerry is funny. Tom is the asshole. And when you grow up, you realize something. Jerry is the asshole, isn't it? Sometimes Thor, what am I saying? Thor. Okay, Tom is just minding his own business. His job is to catch Jerry. But Jerry is being an asshole, bully him make him kena by his owner and all. So no, actually Jerry is the bad guy, not Tom. Have you realized this? Okay, if you want to curious, they can kill more than 4 billion, you're gonna need a virus that's mutated. Yeah, exactly. Hey, who knows it might come out, right? You see, we have the Omicron, right? Who knows the next variant is gonna be very deadly. Right, who knows? Okay, like I said, we are the virus, not COVID. Okay, because COVID doesn't produce global warming. We do. Okay, the virus is only cleansing us. We are the plague. We are the virus. Okay, virus is helping Thanos. If the virus is helping Thanos, I would say it's doing a shitty job though. It's pretty slow. Hey, COVID death rate is less than 1%. How does it solve overpopulation? No, it doesn't. They need to be more brutal. Oh my god, did I just say that? Okay, we got Delta Cron. Whatever cron whatever name you want to put it lah. Okay, anyway, so let's look at nutrient cycle, guys. Let's look at nutrient cycle. Okay, you have actually learned this last year. Okay, we know that in our atmosphere, the two most important air would be your carbon dioxide and our oxygen. Right? You learned this last year, right? Okay, virus with more movement. Yeah, exactly. That's why that's what I think. Okay, I know it's very cruel to say, but yeah. Okay, we live on Earth as scientists. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I just think that humans are the virus. Okay, I don't care whether you're a scientist or not. Okay, if one of your idols gets sick. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so your carbon dioxide and oxygen. Okay, how do you convert carbon dioxide to oxygen? There's only one process. That's your photosynthesis. I'm sure you remember this, right? I'm sure you learned this last year, right? Please don't say you didn't learn this. I'm going to choke slam you. Okay, so carbon dioxide will be converted into oxygen by using photosynthesis. Okay, you remember this, And then how do you convert oxygen into carbon dioxide again? There's two processes. You can actually do respiration, or you can do decomposition. That means, okay, let me draw a simpler diagram. Carbon dioxide and oxygen. How do you convert carbon dioxide to oxygen? You do photosynthesis. Okay, and how do you convert oxygen to carbon dioxide? You can either do respiration, okay, or you can do decay, okay, or decomposition lah. And there's one more they forgot to say here, which is combustion. You learned this last year, right? You learned this last year, right? So there's three process of converting oxygen into carbon dioxide. There's only one process converting carbon dioxide to oxygen, which is photosynthesis. Okay, Chris Kardashian. Whenever you see the word Kardashian, you know they're up to no good lah. Okay, they are famous for being nothing. So the kill 5 for 1 people quiz on the train track, killing 5 is helping. Yeah, it does. From an environmental standpoint, the more humans you kill, the better it is. Okay, so Hitler might have a point. Oh God, that's really dark. Okay, anyway, wow, you're a pengawas, Brian. Wow, good for you. Okay, anyway, serial killer lawyer. Why? Okay, anyway, so can you see why is this cycle? Okay, if you want, you can draw this in your note. Okay, this is much more simple compared to this lah. You see so many arrows flying here and there. Must you draw this law? Okay. What the hell is sounding so wrong? Okay. To make a virus that has to mutate, you're gonna need at least 1 million people. Yeah, exactly. Wow, okay, Shaf, you get the point. Yeah, you actually need this to have more mutated virus. Exactly. Wow, that makes a lot of sense though. Okay, did you read it somewhere else? That's nice. Okay, to help human not kill human. Yeah, so I mean, see which part, which way you want to stand lah. You have the pacifists, you have the chaotic people. So see which one you want to use to solve problem lor. Okay, so it depends on what you think lah. I just don't think humans are worth saving. Seriously, okay, I know I'm being very pessimistic lah, but that's just what I think. Okay, anyway, so can you see why is this so off balance now? Because we keep cutting trees, we keep reducing photosynthesis. We have more humans, so there's more respiration. We have more human, more cars, more electricity, means we are doing more combustion. When you keep doing these two and you keep reducing this, are you even surprised that our carbon dioxide is so much? Okay, so it's not hard to figure why we have so much carbon dioxide now. Okay, let me ask you something. Do you know why is the flood happening during last year? Okay, will only be 300 million. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, did you know? Okay, how did the flood happen? Okay, if you go to Pahang, did you know Pahang flooded twice? Hey, Pahang flooded twice, you know why? Because of climate change. Okay, like, okay, Jashi, you got it. You know why is climate change so serious in Malaysia? Because we couldn't stop chopping down trees. Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, this might get me into a lot of trouble, but here goes. Do you know who do the forests belong to? When you see Hutan Simpan, when you see Taman Negara, do you know those forests who do they belong to? You might say, oh, sir, forests belong to the government. No. Every forest, they don't belong to the government. Do you know where they belong to? Who they belong to? All forests belong to their respective sultan. Do you know this? That means in Pahang, all forests belong to the Pahang Sultan. Okay, all the forests in Selangor belong to the Selangor Sultan. Okay, take for example, if I'm the Sultan of Pahang. Okay, if I'm the Sultan of Pahang, I have two choices. It's either I let the forest be there and do nothing, or I can sell it. Okay, I can sell it. It's a zero capital business lab. You don't need to do anything. Okay, when you are doing a business, you need a capital, right? Okay, let's say now you're selling iPhone. You need to take iPhone from Apple and you need to sell it and you earn the margin. But for Sultan of Pahang, they don't need to. The forest is already there. What they need to do is they will ask China, hey, you want to buy some forest? Come. I sell you this part of forest for 5 million. That 5 million, all they put in pocket one, Okay, that 5 million, they can take home every cent of it. So why do you think the sultans are so rich? Okay, they can afford any sports car you want. They can go to any university they want. They can go travel anywhere they want. Whereas poor people like us, you eat shit lah. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but that's the truth. Okay, so what the Pahang Sultan did was, okay, I know this is very wrong to say. You know how Pahang Sultan earn money? Number one is by selling dato ship. Okay, it's by selling dato ship. You want to become a dato? But okay, you see, being a dato in Malaysia, you have to be, okay, it's like, do you know being a sir in UK? Okay, you do know being a sir in UK? If your name has a sir in front, like Sir Elton John, okay, sir means you are knighted. The Queen knighted you because you contributed a lot to the society. Okay, you will still forget. Okay, so you are useful to the society. But if you are just a nobody, you did not do anything beneficial to the society, but you just want a dato ship, what do? You go to Pahang, you pay them 200,000, they will give you a dato ship. Okay, you are just a freaking nobody. You did not contribute to the society. It's just that you are rich. You use 200,000, you get a dato ship. Okay, so number one, by selling dato ship. Number two, by selling forest. Hey, you want to buy some forest? Come, I sell it to you. So when they sell the forest, what do the Chinese and other country people do? They chop it off lah. They chop it off, they build houses, they plant durian trees, and then before you know it, soil erosion, flood. That's why Pahang has been flooding every year. Have you noticed this? Every year end, Pahang sure flood one. Kelantan, same thing. Okay, because the Sultan has been selling all the forests away lah. Johor, same thing. And then you know what's the good? You know what's the insulted part? What's the most insulting part? The Sultan, they will come out during flood and then they will act like a saint. What they do is they will donate stuff to the victim. Okay, they will donate rice to the victim, they will donate oil to the victim, and then they will turun padang, they will go to the flooded area, and then they will act like they are so it's like angel. Wow, come, you see, hey, make sure you take photo, come, you see, I derma beras, you see how good am I? I'm a generous God. I donate to my people, whereas you caused the flood in the first place. Okay, it's like me, I drag you to the back alley, I kick your ass, okay, I kick your ass, and then I drag you to the front of the street, and then I help you. And then people say, wow, you're so good, wow, you help these people. Wow, you see, you help this person, he's been beaten like that. Wow, you are such a nice person. Hey, you are the one who beat him just now. You see, this is what happened. So it's an insult to us. They cause the flood, and then it comes out and make all kinds of drama, monkey drama, and then you think, wow, our Sultan is such a nice person. Really? Really? No. How do you think the Sultan can afford all kinds of expensive cars? Okay, they can buy a Bugatti by just closing their eyes, a 3 million ringgit car. Can you afford a 3 million ringgit car? You cannot even afford a 30,000 car. Isn't that an insult? Okay, so it's all about marketing. If you can sell your image correctly, people will think that you're a nice guy. Okay, so yeah, exactly. Dato-ship doesn't mean anything. Okay, if you have to look at the state, if your dato-ship comes from Pahang, it doesn't mean anything. Most likely the dato-ship is bought. But if your dato-ship comes from Selangor, that is worth something. That means because Selangor Sultan, they don't simply sell dato-ship to you. Okay, oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Hey, this one, keep it between us. Okay, I could be charged for insulting the Sultan. I could get myself into trouble. But hey, that's the truth. Okay, I know it's an ugly truth, but I think this is what you should know. Okay, stop letting the rich shit on you. Okay, because this is the ugly and very hard pill to swallow, but that's the truth. Okay, yeah, the super rich is super rich, the super poor is super poor. Yeah, exactly. It is happening as we speak. Okay, time to pause the face. Hey, later PDR will come to your house. Any comment cakap apa? They will catch you for sedition. Apa saw hina Sultan? Mati kau. Okay, not even joking. Okay, so you hush keep between us. Okay, so anyway, so let's look at our water cycle. This is what happens during our water cycle lah. Okay, so water will evaporate. I'm sure you know what is evaporation lah. Okay, your respiration, defecation, excretion, you also create water, and then they condense to form cloud, and then you have rain. Okay, so rainfall, you have water again lah. If we can get C in exam, we could get A in US. Yeah, you can say so. Hey, do you know I just realized something. Okay, I have a friend who just came back from UK. Okay, who just came back from UK. His wife is a Lithuanian. Okay, any of you know where is Lithuania? Lithuania is a country nearby Russia. It's like next to Russia, next to Poland. Okay, she's a European basically. So I actually asked her, how many exams you have in your secondary school? Do you know how many exams they have in their secondary school? Two. Exactly two. They have one in the middle, they have one in the end. Whereas, no, not in a year, throughout your high school life, 2 exams. Okay, when I told her we have 4 every year, she had a shock of her life. Like, how can you guys take so many exams? I was like, yeah, we got used to it. Two, imagine 2. 1 year is really more than them already. So different culture. Their country is about learning and appreciating knowledge. Whereas us, come, learn this exam must get A. Okay, this is why we are Asians. We are not Bijan. Okay, this is what they always say. You are an Asian, you're not a Bijan. Okay, not even 1 year time. Okay, so sucks to be us lah. So what you can do is you either move country or you suck it up and take your exam. Okay, I did what? Okay, I went through 4 exams every year. What? Okay, exam is part of our life lah. Okay, as an Asian lah. Okay, sucks to be us lor. Okay, like you can choose your country. No, you can't. Do they like do homework? They mostly do assignments. They mostly collaborate between friends. They do assignments. They do projects. No, they don't do like exam stuff like us. Okay, Asians are, but no, yeah, exactly. Okay, exactly. That's why they think that we are smart. Because we have exams all the time. Okay, how can you not be smart? Hey, I can tell you, you get like 50 something in science, you go to US or UK, you can easily score 80, 90. Like, okay, effortless. Not even joking. Okay, because they are about you learning stuff. They are very nurturing one. Okay, whereas here is freaking demanding. Okay, you suck. You get C means you suck. You are not a human being. You don't deserve to live. Okay. So get next time you reborn, you go to the correct country. You don't come here. Okay, Malaysia is a shitty country. Not even joking. Okay, anyway, so what is transpiration? What is transpiration? Transpiration is the sweating of plant. When plant they lose water to the surrounding, it's called transpiration. Okay. Hey, do you know this process is very important? This process keeps the forest area cool. Have you realized this? When you have a lot of trees around you, temperature drops. It gets really cool, right? Because you have transpiration. So if you start cutting more trees, when you increase the surrounding temperature, you get hot. This is how you get forest fire. Hey, you know you know Australia, they have forest fire every year because they keep cutting trees. Okay, when there's not enough tree, there's not enough moisture in the air, that's why they catch fire, and then that's why they start burning. Yeah, California is US case is over 1 million a day. Sure they don't want to take vaccine also. Okay, how is their assignment like? Mostly it's about doing real life projects like making videos, researching about stuff, or presenting about stuff. Okay, for example, if let's say you are learning science, I will give you an assignment about overpopulation. Now you go and do your homework, prepare your presentation slide. That's your assignment. That's your assignment. Okay, very different, isn't it? Okay, their job is about learning. Our job is about taking exam. Very different. Okay, break 50 Celsius. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know Australia now is really freaking hot. Hottest temperature in 60 years. 50 something degrees Celsius. That means you go Australia now, you'll be roasted. Okay, really, really hot. Global warming It's not even joking. Look at the people who live there. You want to rating a decision? Don't go US go Europe. Go Europe. Okay, go Europe. If you really want to go to a country to live I would suggest you go to any of the northern European country, provided if you can get the citizenship. You can either go to Iceland, you can go to Norway, you can go to Sweden, you can even go to Slovakia or places like that. Okay, they have like Sweden, they are one of the happiest country in the world. They have one of the best welfare in the world. Expensive, yeah, expensive, but it's not about expensive or not. It's the citizenship very hard to get. Hey, do you know how good is the welfare in Sweden? Do you know how good is the welfare? If you are a Swedish citizen, you give birth, you have a baby, you know how long is the maternity leave? The maternity leave is 3 months. You are being paid for 3 months. You can rest at home with your baby. Not only you have the maternity leave, your husband will have it too. 2 months left. Your husband is 2 months, you are 3 months. Basically, you guys are paid by the government. You can just rest at home, spend time with your baby. Here, 1 month you better get back to work. If not, your boss will fire you. Okay? Hey, they don't only get holidays, they get free vaccination. Don't know how many 100 euros for giving birth. They will give you all kinds of incentive and subsidy. You see how good is the country? Hey, and by the way, in Sweden, healthcare is free, education is free. You can study up to university until you graduate, everything is free. Healthcare, everything is free. I don't care whether you get 5 cancer, treatment, everything is free. But do you know why? Do you know why can the government afford so much? Because they have very high taxes. If you are very rich, they will tax you a lot so that they can redistribute the wealth. Fair for everyone. There's no extremely rich or extremely poor in the country. Awesome. Okay, don't you think I want to go there? Of course I want Hey, being a teacher there, being a teacher in Sweden is at least 4,000 euros per month. 4,000 euro. As a beginner teacher, is 4,000 euro. You know how much is 4,000 euro? Times 5 is 20,000 leh. 20,000 leh. Okay, but that is if you can get the citizenship. Okay, Luxembourg is also another good country, one of the happiest country in the world. If you can get the citizenship, that is. Okay, imagine being a police there. Yeah, basically life there is very chill one. Okay, everyone is chill. There's no need for you to steal. You can just leave your bike. Hey, do you know how safe they are? Do you know in Sweden, if you have a stroller, your baby is on the stroller, you can leave your stroller on the street, you can go into the shop and buy something. When you come back, your baby is still there. Huh? Malaysia, you don't even try. Okay, you stop your baby there, you turn your head 5 more seconds, your baby is gone. Cannot even compare. Okay, so yeah, exactly. What do you think about communism and capitalism? They are both bad. Socialism is the way to go. Okay, Sweden, they are practicing socialism. That means the middle ground between communism and capitalism, just the nice middle ground. Okay, if you're a senior teacher, you get less than 10. Yeah, exactly. You cannot even compare here to that. Okay, they are a first world advanced country. We are a third world shitty, lousy, corrupted country. Hey, by the way, if you go to Norway, if you have a chance to go to Norway, 80% of their car is Tesla. Okay, 80% of their car is Tesla. Awesome, isn't it? Okay. Malaysia sucks lah. Cannot even compare lah. Doesn't even come close, I tell you. Okay, Faroe Island, don't know about Faroe Island. Okay, Malaysia is a very racist. Yeah, I agree. Okay, anyway, so this is your water cycle. Okay, I know there's a lot of grandfather story to tell you today lah. So that's your water cycle, by the way. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about pollution. So how do you disrupt this natural cycle? How do we disrupt this water cycle? How do we disrupt this oxygen and carbon cycle? 3 things. Number 1, burning of fossil fuel. Okay, burning of fossil fuel. When you burn petrol, you are going to create more carbon dioxide, as you can see here. You create more carbon dioxide, you create more global warming. Deforestation, as I was saying, our Sultan chopping our forest. Awesome. Okay, we are talking, yeah, exactly. But increase your general knowledge how to do. So deforestation, so you decrease photosynthesis, you decrease transpiration, okay, you increase carbon dioxide, you decrease oxygen, you also decrease rainfall. Okay, this is why Kelantan they flood every year. Okay, and you know what happens? You know what the politicians say? They say, your Kelantan flood because Tuhan want to punish us. Okay, cause you bulldozer, so Tuhan want to punish you. You see, all kinds of stupid religion stuff starts coming in. Oh, you act bad, you maksiat, that's why Tuhan want to punish you. Okay, hey, and you know what's the best part? The people actually believe them. Okay, the Kelantan people and the Pahang people actually believe them. Oh wow, really, God maybe really want to punish us. Okay, the politicians, they just rasuah away, nothing happened to them. Awesome. Okay, always small stone flood because they build high place ma. Okay, so over usage of water. Okay, so how do you solve this problem? Public transport law, Titan law. Hey, our Malaysia law is for decoration one, no purpose one. Okay, replant trees, plant agricultural system. How about stop cutting trees? Okay, you tell that to the sultans lah. So store rainwater for daily use. So also the dumb suicide law. Yeah, exactly. Why UAE so rich? Because they got shitload of oil. End of story. Nothing much to say. Natural resources lah. Okay, for real, they thought we need more laws. Yeah, exactly. I don't know lah. Malaysians, we just like to keep making new laws, but nobody is following them. Like the smoking law. Okay, they say restaurant inside cannot smoke. That law is useless. People still smoke in restaurant also. Okay, what's the point of making that law if it's not going to work? I don't know lah. Okay, but I still love my country though. Okay, I bitch about it a lot. Okay, I criticize my country a lot, but I still love Malaysia. Okay, Malaysia is still in my heart. It's still my home. Although I'm sometimes very ashamed of it. Okay, anyway, hey, whenever I tell the Mat Salleh, oh, I'm from Malaysia. Oh, aren't you the country who lost 3 planes in 1 year? Yes, I am. Yes, we are. Always for the wrong reason. Okay, anyway, love your country, guys. This is still your home. No matter how shitty it is, it's still your home. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop here lah. So wish you have a happy Friday. I shall see you guys next week. Okay, so take care. See you next week. Have a happy weekend and bye-bye.